What's up, friends of the good mood? This is Manni, and we need to talk about things like this. Instantly dying titans out of nowhere at 25% mark, and pop, here goes another one. I am of course talking about the new executioner module that Pixonic is introducing to the test server, and this is the one in question. I hate this thing. I'm going to tell you exactly why, and I'm also going to show you the feedback Pixonic gave us. But first, did you know that Polarbearz was on Gamescom this year in Germany? And you see me wearing the shirt right here doing some crazy parkour stuff. Also, you know this, where you have to put these things through the holes and navigate around the parkour? Do you think I can do this? You'll find out if you visit the TikTok channel that I created, a brand new TikTok. You find the link down in the description and pinned comment. Please be the first to follow it, because we had a big stage event live where I was participating with some big TikTokers and YouTubers here. And I won big hardware for you guys, and I will be able to give this hardware to you, and some of that giveaway will be taking place on that TikTok channel. So again, check out the link down in the description, pinned comment, and be the first to follow me on that TikTok. And bye guys! Here, see this guy? Instantly died from the executioner module. Here's the feedback. We heard your feedback, Pixonic says. Two things to point out. First off, the module is supposed to be balanced by a long cooldown, so you can't steal every kill. And by equipping executioner, you sacrifice damage output, for example, from a nuclear amplifier or whatever. And that also should balance it. And while they were analyzing it on the test server, Pixonic says they don't notice a spike in damage output being done because of the module. Yeah, maybe, but that's not the point. The point is not that you're doing more damage or you have to sacrifice a slot. The point is kills like this shouldn't happen in the first place, because they are unfair. That is the point. Plop, there goes another one at 35% robot. A Titan can still have 300 or 350,000 HP on the live server and instantly pop because a bullet flies around the corner and hits you. Like, how? This makes no sense, okay? So let me just tell you, it just goes against the idea and the purpose of Polarbearz in general. And that is one thing that I have. The idea of Polarbearz is creating carnage and battles between robots and fighting and having fun. That's the idea behind this game, ladies and gentlemen, and it goes against that very core principle and idea, because you're basically not making combat happen, you're skipping combat. You're skipping the rest 35% of battle by having an executioner module. And then it just does not only go against the idea and the principle of Polarbearz, it also goes against the mechanic and logic of the game. We have factions in the game that dedicate themselves to creating war machines with defense systems and powers and equipping powerful modules and things to it, and then somehow you equip a module to your robot and it allows you to instantly kill whatever is on the other side at 35. How does that even make sense? Pixonic, please explain to me from just a tech standpoint, how is this supposed to work? How am I supposed to kill an entire 300,000 HP Titan with a single stray curving bullet coming around the corner because it simply hits him at that low HP stage because I have this module equipped? It is so illogical, and it makes so little sense at all. Look what I'm doing here. Take a look at this new Scorpion meta. A Scorpion jumps at you and you have no chance to react because at 35% you instantly be flattened. I mean, guys, this is not a good idea. And not just does it go against the purpose and idea and the core principle of Polarbearz, and not only against the mechanic and logic, it also goes against your players' interests. And that alone should be enough reason for you, Pixonic, to say, alright, you know what, they hate this, let's scrap it. What's wrong with this idea, right? You even write a post on Reddit because you know our feedback is devastating. Our feedback is, don't do it, we hate this thing, please, Pixonic, don't do it. And you're writing a comment, you're basically justifying the release of this module anyways. And remember, we hated the battleships and they're in the game now, and we don't really like him either. These shields they provide and so on. Here, I wasn't supposed to win the fight against this Ao Ming, but I did because I had Executioner ready. And what's wrong with just listening to your players? Because, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the day, we all know it's your product, Pixonic, right? You have every right to do whatever you want with your game. We're not demanding something because it's our right. We all know it's your game and you can do with it what you like. But at the same time, and I'm hoping you see this, we are your player base. We are the ones who also keep the whole thing running. We're paying for it, we're playing it. And what's wrong with listening to us on this one? And there have been many occasions where you didn't, and we turned out not liking something, and it turned out we're still not liking it. But it's in the game, and we're gonna have to deal with it. I would really like to ask you guys to please listen to us on this one occasion at least, and say, all right, you know what? They really hate this thing so much. All right, let's scrap it. Let's be done with it. You'll be earning our thanks, and we'll be very appreciative of this, because it's just not very good. Look, I would be losing the battle against this Erebus right here because he's gonna suppress me, but it doesn't matter how little damage I do. He's at 35%. That means he instantly dies, right? I would have died here. But it doesn't matter if I'm suppressed or not, just one more hit and he's gone. At that stage, it doesn't matter if your bullet does 1 damage or 1 million damage, you die there at that stage. And it's just not right. And again, I say this very clearly here, the problem is not that you have a longer cooldown or a shorter cooldown. You say it balances it. No, it doesn't, because it's not a matter of how often can you do it, it's a matter of, oh no, it can happen to you. And it will happen to you. And when it happens to you, it will feel like garbage. It will feel so bad. It's unfair. That's the point. Even if it happens rarely, it's still going to happen. It's going to be very unfair to those who happens it to. And remember, you have a longer cooldown, maybe, but your robot, you're going to be eventually in battle for 10 minutes. How often are you going to be able to one-hit kill somebody with this at 35%? How often is it going to happen in such a long battle, you know? Also, remember, you have 5 robots, you get destroyed, you spawn the new one has executioner ready right away, he shoots 1 bullet at you, pop, you're gone, right? You kill him again, he respawns a new robot, pop, you're gone. You respawn, you're right, pop, he's gone. What is this? I mean, ladies and gentlemen, this is so far away from what we expect and want from our beloved war robots. And yeah, it's just, even if it happens rarely, it's still going to happen, and it's very unfair if it does, and that's the point, right? And yeah, it's I'm sure you did your point is valid, Pixonic, that you don't notice a damage spike. Of course you don't, because you're sacrificing firepower as you equip this module. Yes. So there's not gonna be an increased damage spike overall happen. But what's going to happen is that you have kills that are not supposed to be there that feel really bad for the player. Here, I was supposed to lose this fight against the Loki here, but turns out I had execution already and he didn't, and there he goes. Right? I mean, no. And I'm really hoping you guys are listening to this and reverting. Yeah, it's just scrapping this idea. So here again, I'm spawning in. I have a little pulsar ready. This guy's having last stand. And plop. Okay, this was somebody else's executioner. That wasn't mine. My executioner is still ready, so I can still do this with a Capri, or no, whatever it is, a Harpy. Zang, he goes down. Right? So, yeah, really not good. And something that I feel like shouldn't be here. Also, you will see me get destroyed by the Executioner Module 2 in a moment. What video would this be if I wasn't falling victim to this as well, right? So just stay tuned for a second, and you'll see what I'm talking about when my Titan gets absolutely ruined and whooped. Here comes an enemy, Minos. He's pretty good. He's got a lot of HP, and he wouldn't be easy to take down, especially with some low pulsars. But it turns out eventually he goes down to like 35% HP or 30% HP. I think on Titans it's 25, and on robots 35%. And once that happens, he's instantly ready for the scrapyard. No chance. You know how much I hate losing weapons at low HP, how much it drives me nuts? You don't have to worry about this problem anymore, because you're not gonna just lose your weapons, you're gonna lose your entire robot at that low HP now. It's just not right, man. Alright, so we're running in. Look at this Titan. It's a movement, and plop! There he goes. Yep. From a 400 meter of distant stray bullet coming out of the punchers, instantly rocking him down. Yeah, so yeah, it's just not very enjoyable to see this coming in. And, Anyways, at Gamescom, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you saw this little video. I have a full live stream on the channel, but I will be releasing some things from the winning. I will release the giveaway from the big hardware. We have a monitor, keyboard, and a super powerful graphics card that I'll be giving away. And some of these things will happen on that brand new TikTok channel. Very interesting. If you watch back to what just happened, That was a bug in the system too. The guy had last stand. It triggered my executioner module. It didn't kill him because of his last stand, but my cooldown on the executioner module was still triggered. So executioner also has a bug apparently. Just recorded this and left it in. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I want to post regularly on that TikTok channel. Yeah, you could be the first ones to follow me there. The link is down in the description, pinned comment. And I'd really appreciate to welcome you aboard there on that new platform. Because I think it actually has a lot of potential and I want to be more active on it too. Yeah, so let's see what we can do on this together. So here goes a Capri. He's going down slowly but surely. He's also receiving healing. Of course, he's a Capri. Yeah. So with the battleships also, right? We have these battleships in the game that provide you with millions of shields if you just stack them on top of each other, which of course, as we all know, goes relatively easily if you just have the right weapons that somehow trigger the battleship meter so much better than other weapons. And it's also something that we all said no. You remember that I said no in the beginning. I did not want these battleships in the game. Pixonic did it anyways, and as I said, it's their game, they can do what they want, but I still hate them. I still don't like the battleships, and I still think they're detrimental to the health of our game. And I also kind of feel that we feel that in the activity and our player base, and the happy and the mood of the player base. I do feel this, and I feel like in this case, it would be good to scrap this idea, because, you know, let's be honest, I don't think Pixonic can take so many more hits at this point. We already noticed that we had a better time with the War Robots in the past, and I really love this game, and I want the War Robots to succeed. Imagine where it got me, man. It got me on stage with Aces on a wonderful Gamescom event, right? This is how far freaking War Robots got me, okay? This is how much potential this game has, and had, and still has. If we can keep the game running and keep the game alive. You even updated the engine, Pixonic. You didn't do this in vain. You did do this because you're planning to have this game alive for a longer time, don't you? So please, just scrap the idea of this module and keep the game. Let's just move on without this module. And we would be very appreciative. Here, I'm going to get whooped by it, but first my enemy Titan that I wanted to kill takes one bullet from somewhere, and he's going to be plopping instantly. Look at this. He's going to be there, and pop, there comes a bullet, and he goes down. And the same will happen to me. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you had a good time watching this video. I know that you guys agree 95% of this community agrees. I know that, because I'm reading the comments. And Pixonic does too. Hopefully they're going to listen to us. Let's see what it is. And also, don't forget that TikTok. I would really love to have you guys on board. Thank you all for watching so much. See you around in the next video, and also on that channel. See you there. Money off. Bye-bye.